ended up being in the stall and like fully naked. I was like, I don't like this. I don't ever want to do this again. I will never. No, rompers are not allowed in my life. I don't need to be naked in the club.
Public bathrooms are like one of the scariest fucking places.
Oh, they're
ever.
sketch fest.
Like I was
fest.
at a restaurant in Van Nuys not too long ago, and I had to go to the bathroom. And I go in there. It's a single use bathroom. Every time I go to the bathroom, I lock the fucking door. It's just a habit. If I do this shit at my house, I just don't want nobody walking in on me, right? So I'm in the bathroom, and I guess some guy is like right behind me or something. I guess he didn't see me walk in. He tried to open the door. He see it doesn't open, so I'm thinking that's going to be the end of that. No, this motherfucker like pulling at the door like he was a goddamn psycho serial killer. I'm in the bathroom peeing, holding my dick, scared as fuck. Because now it's like this dude is really trying to get this damn door open. And I'm
that feels like a fucked up situation.
I'm like, I am not dying this way. This is some bullshit. Like, I am.
This is not how it's ending.
Yeah, this is not how it's not how it's ending. I did not picture myself dying with my pee dick in my hand. There's different kinds of dicks, ladies and gentlemen. Guys know what I'm talking about. Different kinds of dicks. I'm not down with my pee dick. Now, my fuck dick, depending on the situation, we can talk about that. But not the pee dick. Hell no.
Are there just the two kinds of dick, or I have to know?
It's like, okay, all right.
You can't start a conversation with different kinds of dicks.
We barely talked about this fucking movie, and we all over the place. This is why I want more guests on the fucking show. Now everybody's gonna be like, "Oh, Aaron, I got to get on Stupid Movie Tuesday." You goddamn right. But no, okay. So I'll give a couple examples of what kind of dad. There's the pee dick. That's the dick that you use when you're peeing.
Well, yeah, that's
there's the resting dick.
Like resting dick face.
Yeah, basically that's your normal base level penis, you know?
Just like if you were just an average, like,
and you know what?
get ready for work dick.
And I want to point, it's like, it's like 3 a.m. It's like, not 3 a.m. It's like 3 p.m. You in line at the bank, you know? It's just there. It's attached to you. Now I want to point out to some listeners, because I know one of you idiots is thinking, man, Aaron know a lot about dicks. He might be gay. No, motherfucker. I am a proud owner of a penis.
I do not have a penis. These things. So I'm curious.
No, Autumn does not have a penis.
I get very curious.
But yeah, so there's that one. There's the fuck dick. That obviously is what it's for. Then there's also the jerk off dick. Now, some people don't think that there's a difference. There absolutely is. There absolutely is, because the jerk off dick has 100% chance of not having a condom put on it. Those are two different kinds of dicks right there.
So the non-condom dick is a little scary.
It's just you gotta fucking get some lotion on that shit. My line of work, I hear about guys who doing that shit with no lotion. I'm like, bruh, you got listen to what Kiss said in 1983. It's not a crime to be good to yourself. But shit.
Wouldn't it hurt without?
It depends, like, cause it depends on like how rough your fucking hand. Yeah, people into some crazy shit,
man.
That's
true. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like I said, I do not have a penis.
Right.
This is all very.
I live in L.A., so it's like if people. Here's how I know people are into some weird shit living in L.A. I live in North Hollywood. Now, in my home, around my house, in a 1 mile radius, there are 3 sex clubs.
Oh damn.
Yeah. And this is 1 mile radius, everybody. There are 3 sex clubs.
Damn.
There are 4 strip clubs. And about 10 shady massage parlors. All within, like, walking distance. How do you know this, Aaron? Motherfucker, I walk around my neighborhood. I'm not some sketchy person. I just like to know what the fuck I live around, okay? So.
Yes. I do the same thing. Like if I travel, I like to map out. I like to see on Google like what
it's like
my
when I'm
stuff
like
is.
traveling for like comedy or something like that. I want to get to know the city and what the fuck is this city about, and like
I don't like feeling lost
at all.
At all.
You know,
at all.
I don't want to feel
and
lost.
Riding the bus or taking the like whatever I have to do, like or wherever I'm getting.
I want to know where the fuck I'm going.
Yeah.
But
I don't like fucking around.
Right. So I feel like we should kind of talk about this movie a little bit. So Hot Tub Time Machine. Now, I love this. I absolutely adore this movie because it's fucking hilarious. Like, when it came out, it was, I think I was going through chemo at this point. I can't remember what year that came out. Can you check?
Yes, I can. Well, I was just going to say, let me check. So, I too love Hot Tub Time Machine. I'm a big fan of Cusack in anything he does. But yes, I too love Craig Robinson. I loved him in everything he's done. The one with James Franco. I love
Pineapple Express.
Yeah, well, there's that one, and then there's the other one where it's the end of the world.
I think that was like I forgot. I didn't see that one, but I know what you're talking about. Somebody's gonna fucking send me an email telling me what the fuck movie it was, but I can't think of it. If you can look that up, that'd be great. No, the movie was cool because it's like the movie is basically a group of friends. Lou. Because he's
Lugal.
Yeah, Lugal, right? The homeboy Lou tries to kill himself because he's just a loser. Life
2010.
Yeah, 2010. So, yeah. So damn.
It came out March 26th.
Okay. That's wow.
That's a lot of interesting.
It's a lot of interesting times this week,
frames.
But yeah. So it came out around this time 7 fucking years ago. So I had just gotten out of a fucking breakup, so I had just started chemo. But just gotten out of a relationship and shit, like earlier in the month or whatever. And I saw this shit at the movies twice. I paid to go see this shit 2 times, and that shit was funny both times. Like, I walk in and these motherfuckers go to this resort in Colorado. Movie takes place in Colorado.
Yeah.
They go to this ski resort for the weekend just to cheer up their homeboy who tried to kill himself. Fucking Crispin Glover is the bellboy.
Dude, the hand.
Yeah, with one arm. With one arm. He is a one-armed bellboy who doesn't want anybody to fucking help him and shit. And they get drunk and they got this fucking weird ass like Russian energy drink called Chernobyl. They're in the hot tub. First of all, 4 dudes. Here's my problem with the movie. Here's my problem. My only problem. Now, I understand it's called Hot Tub Time Machine, so at some point they got to incorporate this hot tub. However, 4 dudes in a hot tub with no women around is fucking weird. The only way that I can see that being acceptable, 4 dudes in a hot tub, is all of y'all are related somehow. Like, I'm the dad and I got my 3 sons.
You got your kids.
Yeah.
Or it's like, old man, his son, and then his son.
Right. But we got to have some kind of relation going. We can't just be 4.
Well, but 2 of them were related.
Yeah. Yeah. 3 of them.
3 of them. Yeah.
3 of them.
Because the mom, that's the chick.
It's his sister.
Yeah.
Yeah. So obviously, there's fucking spoilers. If you haven't seen Hot Tub Time Machine yet, or if you haven't listened to this show, I give away everything. I don't give a fuck about that. But, so they go back in time to, like, 84, 85 or some shit.
It is way early 80s.
It was, like,
86.
86, okay. They go to 86. There's a Poison concert going on and shit.
Oh, and I love Poison. I was so stoked that they had that was it. There just was a lot.
Poison cover band that did really well.
Yeah.
And they called back a lot of shit. And then what I like about this is a movie that's dealing with time travel that does what everybody would do with time travel. And they go back, they use their knowledge of the fucking future to take advantage of everything.
Yeah.
And they figure that they gotta still do the same shit that they was doing just to keep the timeline intact. But then shit kind of goes off the rails. First of all, I forget the actor's name, but the kid who plays the quote unquote villain in the first Karate Kid is in this movie.
The sweep the leg kid.
Yep. Yeah.
Which one did?
He was when they're at the football, when they're betting on the football game.
Yeah.
Right, and they know like play by play and all that shit.
Yeah.
He's the one that pulls a gun out and tells Lou to suck Craig's dick.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I do remember that. Yeah.
Yeah, but that's him, and he still looks exactly the fucking same. He looks he just had a creepy ass mustache, and I think that was just for the movie. But he looks exactly the fucking same. He actually lives around here too.
That does not surprise me. Like he
God.
looks like the kind of guy that would like stay like in the LA area.
Yeah,
like
that apartment building from Karate Kid is still up.
Out in Reseda.
Yep, it's in Reseda. Yeah, that shit is still there. Looks way nicer than it did in that movie though. But
I was curious about that. Karate Kid was on the other day, but that's a whole different movie.
Right. We'll talk about that. But yeah, this movie it goes, and then it's like Craig Robinson's character. He's in a band called Chocolate Lipstick. And that was the name of the band. That was the name of the band. I swear to God, look that shit up.
I'm gonna look at that right now.
Everybody in this movie was a fucking loser, right? Because like Craig Robinson's character, he worked at a dog spot called Sup Dog.
Yeah.
He worked at a place called Sup Dog.
I just feel like
he had to get a fucking pair of keys out of a dog's ass.
I feel like he just drove that character home.
Yeah,
that loser, that literal like underdog.
This is why I think that like a lot of comedians can do a lot of movie roles, because especially like when it comes to like people who ain't really got shit popping for them at the time. Because I've been a comedian for 12 years now, and I've had some points in my life where shit was just rough.
Yeah.
So I can play that fucking part because I can channel that fucking emotion, and boy did he.
Yeah, he did.
So,
and I think that did come from a very real place.
Right.
I think that's exactly what comedians are made of, is heartbreak and tears.
Yeah, that's why I hate when
we're made of.
When happy people come up to me and tell me that they want to be a fucking comedian, I'm like, bro, you ain't gonna be funny till you go through a breakup.
You have to be a broken human. Like something about you has gotta be broken.
What's your relationship with your parents? Oh, I love my parents. Everything is great. I had a great childhood. Well, you ain't gonna be funny, man. I'm sorry.
Like I've always been like a country song anyway, so for me it's like okay, man. I got this. It's just a matter of getting it, but
it's like
comedians were fucked up, but we're also really fun.
Right?
Like if you
know what,
we're a good time.
Patton Oswalt said it best in one of his specials. He was like, man. He's like, it took me a while to put this special out because I've been married and in love, and like that's the worst thing that can happen to a stand-up comedian when everything is fucking happy for you and you just. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, because I had a girlfriend during several parts of this 12 years in the comedy world and stuff, but I hit my stride when like shit was rough and like I'm like, all right, cool. So. The band Chocolate Lipstick, they played Jesse's Girl at the club, which was a contemporary song at the time. They just covered it. Then he just went all out of left field. He was like, all right, this song is a hit from the future. Y'all gonna like. He told them it was from the fucking future.
Yeah.
But these motherfuckers started singing Let's Get It Started by the Black Eyed Peas.
Right. And I was like, okay.
He
did it.
He did it as his own shit. He did it. And
all the songs to claim.
Right. No, and that just sets the fucking shake because everybody else is like, fuck it, this is what we're going to do.
Yeah.
So, like, because in part 2, he's this huge because at the end of this one, he turned out to be this huge producer in the future and shit.
Yeah.
This motherfucker was singing Lisa Loeb's Stay.
Yeah.
And I'll talk about the sequel, too. But, like, in that video, Lisa Loeb was there. Like, I guess that's like a production assistant or whatever.
Oh, I think I remember seeing that.
And she was talking to. She's like, that just felt really invasive.
She's like, I don't.
You say.
Yeah.